Yeah, hi there. And these comments are for A. And let's take a look at your situation. You say, I am one of your students at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. You also say, I wrote you to tell you I appreciate your work. I remember reading the email. You say, in fact, your method is really useful to improve my English. You say, I'm writing to you because I'd like to explain a little bit my situation and ask you for some help. Okay, it's fair enough. You say, I have lots of problems with the speaking, as you know, because I haven't had the chance to practice much in the past years. With the comprehension, the listening and writing parts, I usually don't have many troubles because I'm used to, you want to see here not read, but I'm used to reading in English and to watching English movies or a series. You say, generally, Louise has scored my writing with 23 to 26 points out of 30, so that's great. So let me take some notes here. So the listening and the writing, you say, is actually pretty good. You say, even though I intend to continue studying English for a long period of time, I am now in this situation. I need to try and take the TOEFL certificate at the end of this month. I have barely 3 weeks to prepare with a minimum of 80 in order to be eligible for a grant. You also say, I'd like to ask you if you have any idea to which level B1, B2, C1 does the 80 to 120 score equate. You also say, I'd like to know if 80 out of 120 might be a high score for me, considering that I had passed a B2 English test 2 years ago without studying much. I think I need to start answering your questions here. I'm not sure about the B1, B2, C1 and how that equates to a TOEFL score. However, based on your writing score is very strong. I'm reading your email right now. You have very good control, I think, of your vocabulary, also of your sentence structure. You have a few minor word choice problems here and there, but this is just my opinion. I don't think 80 will be a high score for you. I think this is reasonable for you based on your linguistic abilities right now. I think it should be a good goal for you. You say, which aspects would you advise me to focus on for the next 3 weeks? I mean, I was wondering if it could be better for me either to focus on the speaking, which is my worst skill, or to focus on the other 3 parts, hoping to get as much, you want to see here, as many points as possible to compensate for the speaking. Which strategy would you advise me to take? I am a little bit, well, a lot worried, you say, and scared by the exam, which is why I wrote you. I hope I'm not bothering you. You're not bothering me at all. So your question here is, should you focus more on the reading, writing, and the listening areas, which are good, strong skills for you, or should you focus on the speaking? I think you should keep focusing. You should focus on the speaking quite a bit right now, in my opinion, because that's going to help you communicate better, and you'll do better when it comes to organizing and developing responses on the independent and integrated speaking tasks on the TOEFL IBT. So I would say focus a lot on the speaking right now. How about maintain? For the listening, writing, and the reading areas, depending on your schedule, you can spend 1/3 of your time right now focusing in the listening, writing, and the reading areas of the exam. And then you can focus 2/3 of your time right now on the speaking section. So still, you're getting some practice in the speaking areas. I mean, in the listening, writing, and reading areas of the test, but you're also focusing a lot in the speaking area. That would be my advice for you right now. Does that make sense? Now, one thing you should consider, if you want to get more specific information as to where you are right now with the TOEFL, if you go to the 8th section of my course, I've partnered with another company, I do offer a full-length IBT practice test right now. If you want to go through a 4.5-hour test to see which areas of the TOEFL you're having more difficulty with, and then you can match those difficulties with the lessons in my online TOEFL course. That's probably not a bad idea. It does cost a little bit of extra money, but if you go to the 8th section of my course, you can learn more about my full-length IBT practice tests. Alrighty? Anyway, thank you very much, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.